On today's podcast, Marcos is extremely ugly, so he's out of frame.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's okay.
How are you doing?
I've been having very low self-esteem week. I don't know why.
Yeah, we talked about it like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You're just feeling like hella like sympathy and sad.
I hate being fucking sad.
Don't do it. You're gonna. Don't.
I hate being. Oh yeah, that's right. I hate being fucking sad because I've fucking lived like 3 years with this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need it again. I don't know why. There's no good reason of me thinking this way.
Honestly, I was sad because I saw the Cody Ko's a fucking bully, dude. Just, like,
Dude, I know.
Such a cyberbully. Like it's just so.
Dude, I was
uncool.
rooting for him, man.
Honestly.
Fuck.
Dude, what you said to Dre Drexler just wasn't fucking cool, dude.
Dude, like the gunpowder
honestly,
joke, dude.
Too
Over the
far.
line.
Too
Ball of
Over
hatred.
the
Too
line.
Ball of
Too
hatred.
Over the
Fuck.
and Minions. My mom fucking loves Minions.
Bro,
how the
fuck-
My
fuck?
mom loves Minions.
Minions because they're small and yellow. Dude, I love Asians. What are you talking about?
Always gotta do something, huh? God.
I mean, it's usually me saying the worst. Ah, fuck!
Would you have to share one?
No, that's awful. Alright, don't use.
Hi. Bloopers. So to give you guys some context,
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, that's just.
this has just been fucking up lately.
Shh. Okay, ready?
Yeah. And we're back.
Okay, now we're back.
Okay,
Sorry,
cool.
that just completely cut off. I guess the shit that I bought
We can't
fucking a
breathe.
year ago.
We can't breathe too hard.
Starting to
or
fucking
it's
break
fucking
down.
Crumbling. As I
Yeah,
was
it's
saying.
almost been a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost
Crazy.
been years since we started this. Anyway, so yeah. So Cody Co canceled.
Cancel.
Absolutely canceled.
Goodbye. Goodbye subscription.
Goodbye. Dude, TMG merch.
What the fuck
I'm
is
still
that?
keeping it because it's really cool. But
I'm gonna buy fucking just Jake Paul. Fuck, dude. I can't imagine actually liking Jake Paul. Dude, I saw that.
Dude, his merch is just his name.
Yeah.
It's just
He's
like, oh,
a fucking
his
idiot.
stupid
Don't
signature.
they like call themselves like Paulers?
Jake Paulers. Like, that's
Of course
not
he
creative
would.
at all.
It's like fucking Tala Zukaris or fucking like
Or you, the
Abwali.
lifters.
Fuck you.
Athletes.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you Knight?
Unite.
Hey, what's up, athletes? Welcome back to my channel. All right, I'm gay.
Oh yeah, I think we should tell people that Tarek's a power lifter,
Wait.
and he is a certified athlete.
Thank from Instagram.
And
Yeah.
on Instagram,
I hate
of
you. I
course.
fucking hate you.
No, yeah, no, seriously. Like, I went on that one website, Expedia. I don't know, actually, no, I forgot it. No, what was it called?
GoDaddy?
No. The one where you get like the fucking business cards.
I have no idea. I think
Fuck, you know the
isn't it
website.
I know
GoDaddy?
what you're talking about. No,
Fuck.
no, it's not GoDaddy.
GoDaddy's for websites,
Yeah.
stupid fuck.
Fuck you,
Fuck you.
bitch.
Be nice. Be nice.
I'll fuck
Be
you,
nice.
Dad.
You already did.
Wish
It was
I
my
wish I-
third birthday, dog.
Yeah.
It fucking
You
hurt.
bled a lot.
Dude, I did. It was a bloodbath.
So hot.
It was so hot. Oh my god.
That's so gross.
Oh, that's your king.
Disgusting.
blood.
Oh, I'm
Fucking
sorry.
vampire.
Ew.
I'm sorry to
Yeah.
squeamish listeners. I might actually cut that out. That was
List
fucking-
of
that
Game
was-
of Thrones episodes.
Yeah, okay. So, all right, let's talk about that for a bit.
You're a
Fuck.
throny.
Throny? Oh my god. All right. So, the finale of Game of Thrones. was
You
this
haven't
last-
fucking seen it, dude. They fucking.
Okay, fucking boiler alerts. Boiler alert. We're gonna talk about the Game of Thrones finale.
If you don't like it,
If you don't care, then just keep listening. And if you haven't watched it, go fucking watch it because it's been like 4 days.
pause this and then go watch it.
And come back, please come back.
Please come back. We need.
Please,
we need
we
money.
need listeners.
Marcos hasn't eaten in 3 days.
Dude, my entire country hasn't eaten ever since it became a country.
Oh,
Anyways.
He's from Guatemala.
Yeah.
First, before we start, talk about how your dad eats eggs.
Oh yeah. So I think we were at IHOP, right?
Yeah.
And we were at IHOP, and I think Tala got eggs.
No, you got eggs.
Oh, I got it. Oh, that's right. We were
I
talking
don't eat
about.
eggs.
She got credit.
It's talking about how poor people eat eggs. So I get my eggs sunny side up because the yolk is still runny, and I love that because when I was in Guatemala and even like back home here, we would take that yolk and dip it or like bread in it and like eat it like that. It tasted
Yeah.
amazing. And then every time we were eating eggs in the family, my dad would always say like, and all the time. This story is like it's age old.
so
It's
funny.
so old. So he's like, yeah, back in Guatemala, we couldn't afford eggs. Mind you, my grandmother, his mother is right there, and
listening.
he's like, we
Poor
couldn't afford eggs, so what we did is we got our black beans, we just put ketchup in it, and so when we ate it, it tasted like eggs.
Dude, when you said that, I was fucking howling at the fucking IHOP. I thought that was the funniest thing because I just can't like. I don't know like what it was, but just the idea of like just beans, ketchup, eggs. Like that's like those.
Because,
the only thing I'm thinking about is like
beans plus ketchup equals eggs.
Yeah, like I just think of like a person putting like two things like ketchup and beans in a fucking
Mix the shit out of it.
It's like
it comes out.
it's an actual egg. Like,
Not even like a scrambled egg. No, fucking in a shell.
It's in a shell. Just and when you crack it open, it's already cooked. Like, it's fucking like everything.
It's a deviled egg. It's an eggs Benedict inside the shell.
It's an Benedict.
Oh fuck no. Okay.
Fuck, that was
So we were
funny.
talking about Game of Thrones. So if you haven't watched it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was talking to Travis yesterday because we were talking about the finale, and he said like, okay, so Game of Thrones was basically like if you were eating a really good sandwich and the last bite had a Band-Aid.
Dude, that was so
fuck, dude! I was howling. I'm like, where the fuck did he come up with that? So perfect.
The last bite of your sandwich had a Band-Aid. That's so.
It's like I just me picturing that like a Band-Aid in the last bite. Like it's
Just like.
That's like the perfect like.
it's such a good way to like
it's
put
a-
it.
Because you
Describe
can't.
it,
It's like,
yeah.
oh shit, no.
No, it's like
Band-Aid
you're
is just
eating
so
like a
fucking-
Jersey Mike sandwich is Mike's way. It's like,
Uh-huh.
oh, dude, it's juicy, and on the last
Fuck.
bite, not only is it dry, but it has a fucking Band-Aid on it.
Band-Aid.
Disgusting.
That's what's so. It's just like just that.
Band-Aid in it because you wouldn't expect it. You wouldn't
Yeah,
expect
yeah.
it to
That's
be
what's so funny
bad.
about it. It's the most random fucking thing to be in something. A Band-Aid.
That's the
A
thing.
sandwich.
Because
Sandwich.
for fucking 8 years, this show was phenomenal, right? Like super high ratings, everyone loved it. The writing was amazing. Last season, they were like, "All right, so we're gonna care more about the dragons and how they look cool in the sky, but fuck the story."
Yeah, I heard like the fucking like the CI like
The
CGI.
cinematography was like excellent.
So they only
Last
they
season.
focused on cinematography
Yeah.
and animation, like CGI of the dragons.
Yeah, you can tell like that's like what they were only like
Because,
only
like, the
cared about.
story
They did
was
not give a
rushed.
fuck about the
HBO offered them a full 10 episode last season.
They're like, nah.
They're like, no, we only need 6. Like, what the fuck? Like
Like
HBO
if
offered
they
the
give you
funding.
10, if they're gonna pay for 10
Take the
take
10.
the 10.
For fuck's sakes.
for
Like-
the fans, like it's well, like I've met people that like
I've been watching it
they
since it
like
began.
that. Yeah, like my dad, for example. Okay, huge Game of Thrones fiend, and he said that he was so disappointed because he's like, I wasted 10 years of my life watching this show and it ended the way it ended. He's like, it should have been more bloody. It should have been like they should have torn Cersei apart. Like, why did Jon do what he did? Like, he was like, I don't give a fuck about the dragons. I want the story. And then
Seriously,
like
the
the
lips-
whole thing with Bran and
They said they left up like
Dude, those fucking
open
guys are so
Grey Worm.
Oh, I hate him. Okay, give him my
No.
I fucking hate him. He's
You
so-
okay? Is it,
Give
give
him
me
my-
context. He's never watched this show before.
never seen it. This is the very first episode I've ever
We were
watched,
just
and he was
hanging
like-
out, and I was watching the finale, and he
Because
just watched
he
it
was in
with
a
me.
room watching it, and he was like, "I'm gonna watch it." And I feel like I'll just watch it because I'm not gonna watch the fucking series.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, the entire fucking his name Grey Worm.
Grey Worm.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He's so annoying. Literally, what's the small dude's name?
Tyrion?
Tyrion. Anytime Tyrion would say something, he's like,
No!
But it's not. He's like, "No, you can't do that."
No,
no,
that's
you
nothing.
can't speak.
No, you can't speak.
No, you can't speak. Lets him do a 5-minute monologue.
Monologue,
know.
yeah.
And
And he's
this
just
is-
looking at him. He's like, so what do we do now?
No.
I'm like,
Dude, his lips look like an asshole.
He's just. His lips got so small, like just fucking like this is his mouth. It went like just tiny, like
an
fucking,
asshole?
like a pucker.
Literally, it looked like an anus.
Like a-
Wait, do
puppet,
it.
like
Do
a
it. Do it.
puppet. With your
No,
actual
do
mouth.
it with your mouth.
It disappeared. Like his mouth disappeared.
No.
It's not enough. You know what's
Hold on.
hilarious?
Shut up, dwarf.
It like
You look like
it
a
like
bear.
it look hilarious. No, she means like those big gay black guys. Like that kind of bears, not the animals.
Oh my God.
No, but
Goal
it-
achieved. I haven't even done anything.
yeah, you never do anything. So I was, dude, we had to drag her to the gym yesterday.
Yeah.
Drag you, beg you to come with us. Don't fucking be mad about it.
Rogan.
Anyways,
Yeah, and now my back hurts. So fuck you.
so does mine.
Okay, my back hurts a lot.
Anyways, you know what was fucking so dumb? The only reason that John got banished to like the Night's Watch is because like that's what Grey Worm wanted. But he left.
Yeah,
So
he's like
you
he
could have
left
just
before
waited.
John left.
Like
yeah.
you could have just fucking waited and like because
Like, yeah, I'm not
your
doing this
brother's
shit.
the king. Oh, he's gonna make you fucking go north to where there's nothing anymore.
No, that's funny because like his sister is Queen of the North. His brother is the queen, is
King
the king
of the Six Kingdoms.
Kingdoms. So it's like that doesn't make any sense. Your
The
family
only
is
du-
literally the monarchy.
The only dude
Like,
that like hated you is gone.
gone.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Him and like the whole ass army fucking went to the Isle of Noth And then like
First of all, they're gonna die, okay? Because I don't know if you remember in the story. Basically, that island is protected by butterflies. It sounds like
They're all buff.
pussy, but they're basically like when outsiders come into the island, the butterflies attack you and fucking kill you. So they don't know the Unsullied. They don't know him, so they're gonna die. That's fucking hilarious. So I'm like, that was the point. What, are you gonna see Missandei over there? She's fucking dead. Like, so annoying.
I mean, I don't know any of these names. I just fucking hate that guy. He's just super because he was just like that dude. Like you can't speak. Like, shut the fuck up. Go away. Small butthole fucking mouth. Like
It's basically Jake Paul in the fucking video.
dude, that fucking video was so. Like she texted me. She's like, dude, she fucking like Cody Ko got like exposed by Jake Paul. I'm like, what the fuck? And I saw it was like
No, I was like, did you see that Jake Paul and Cody Ko thing? And he's like, no. And I was just like, oh, like this is what happened. Watch the video.
dude,
and then
I
we
watched
watched it together.
I was
Yeah.
fucking howling.
He looks like
Ew,
Ew,
It's
is you
so-
drinking compound? He's just a ball of
Just
ball of
full
hatred.
That was the best
No,
part of
it
the
was a-
video.
No, it was
Funniest
like
thing ever.
he's like making fun of Minions. I can't imagine someone having that much hate.
hatred. Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? It was so fucking funny.
Dude, the comments were the funniest.
Well,
fucking
okay,
thing.
not even
it was
like-
being like you're bullying kids. Like who is like you're not a kid. He's like he's
He's like-
deflecting.
He's a grown ass man.
He's like 24.
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
Oh.
And the thing is, like, when he actually confronted him, he looked so like he didn't look menacing at
He
all.
looked like a rock.
He looked like he all flimsy. He's like, yeah, you bully kids.
Yeah, you bully kids, dude.
But he looked like he wouldn't
I
get
feel
close
like-
to him. Did you
know what I
notice he
feel
wouldn't
like?
get close
You know
to
what
him?
I feel like that whole time he was talking about him is like the same video he did with 21 Savage, where he just doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Oh yeah.
He's just so
He's
like,
like, ah,
but I feel like he tried to. I think he tried to come off as like, oh yeah, dude, like what you're doing is wrong. Like what the fuck did he expect? Cody
Did you see
to-
Cody Ko's response?
Yeah, I saw it
That
today.
shit was
so,
So
funny.
funny.
Oh my god.
Dude,
That was
oh
Dude,
my
I'm
God.
canceled. Like I'm
He's
finally
like, "What's
part. I'm
up,
finally
guys?"
part of the YouTube community.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm finally part of the Tea Party. I'm at the head of the table. Like it's so fucking funny.
he's like, finally, after years and years on YouTube, I'm finally a part of this group. I'm finally a part of a scandal. Ahaha.
It was so funny. He's like, he picked the worst time to roast me. I just got a haircut.
Yeah.
I look fresh as fuck.
that whole thing was just so
So
fucking
dumb.
funny.
And I feel like if Noel was there, he would have thrown hands.
Noel would have beat the fuck out of Jake Paul. Noel's literally had that one friend who just like, I got your back, bro, no matter what kind of
And he
shit."
means it.
He will beat the fuck out of
Yeah.
Like he's a friend who will like talk mad shit to you, like make fun of you, but if you make fun of him, like around his friend, he'll beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, it was so fucking funny.
That whole
And then like
shit
in
was
the whole
so
like it was
funny.
so funny because Jeff's video. Did you watch Jeff's video?
No.
It came out?
Yeah, yeah. You so neither of you have watched
No,
it?
I haven't
Oh my
seen
god.
Jeff's.
So basically it was just a scheme. So basically he never intended it to be like that. I guess Jake Paul did his own thing that Jeff didn't know about.
Wait, so what was the original?
Okay,
premise?
so originally Jeff
I'll
was
watch
just,
it,
you know
yeah.
how like you've
Yeah.
seen his other episodes,
they're
right?
just awkward as fuck.
So basically they're like he's cutting the person's hair and he basically like makes them either uncomfortable or just tries to piss them off. You know, like how did Zayn get his start? He kept asking that over and over.
to everybody.
Yeah. So basically, that's his whole gimmick, right? He pisses people off as he's cutting their hair. So that's what he wanted to do with Cody. But at the same time, with doing that to Cody, he wanted to get free promotion from Jake Paul, and that's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the whole thing was just to get a free promotion to his channel from Jake Paul, and it worked.
I mean, yeah, I could see that.
And then
Wait,
like,
but so wait, he didn't think like Jake Paul.
so
was
the thing
gonna
is
go
like he
fucking-
invited Jake Paul, but he never had anything to do with like the whole like, oh, you're canceled kind of like cyberbullying
Yeah,
thing.
like, oh,
He just
this
wanted
is
to-
your fucking time to like.
He kind of
atone.
wanted it to be like just like, oh, like this guy's roasted you, like he's right there, like what are you gonna do now? But Jake Paul took it to a whole new level. It just made him look like a dumbass, like a fucking
It made
clown.
him stupid because like the thing is, everyone who knows it took fucking like even Matty Smokes was talking about it because literally Matty Smokes was like it took 7 minutes for you to fucking say what you're gonna do, and the whole thing that you took to say only took 3 minutes. So I'm like, and if you look at there's fucking 9
And
different
it
ads.
just-
There's 9
Dude,
different.
there's so many- there's 9 ads. There's not
ads.
in, like,
That's
an
all for
11-minute
revenue.
video.
It's all for revenue, realistically. It's
Dude,
all for
like
revenue.
it was
Because
just
he
for
needs it.
yeah, dude.
Because
It's,
after his brother fucking likes dead people, like just. Fun fact: our Logan Paul just hangs out at graveyards now.
what?
Logan Paul?
You know, because he likes dead people.
Yeah, he goes to funerals
He's
too.
a necrophiliac.
Necrophiliac. Oh,
That's so dark.
oh, it's dark.
Oh.
Oh, but anyway.
That's fucking this dead dude. That's so fucked up.
Oh man.
Yeah, that
But yeah, it
And then
was.
I shit it.
But yeah.
Sorry to laundry. Dude, I was watching this thing because like it was when the whole Tati to Jeff like when all like YouTuber not the whole YouTuber shit was going on.
Mm-hmm.
It was all like Jeffree Star. Oh, I'm sorry for what I said. I was in a dark place. Tati. Oh, things I said. I was not thinking clearly. I was in a dark place. Fucking who's the other guy?
James Charles?
James Charles. I was in a dark place. And then Sweet was all like y'all motherfuckers are rich. Just go buy a blamp. Dude.
Oh, it's fucking stupid.
That was so
yeah.
funny.
I don't know.
my
Oh
God.
my God.
But yeah, that whole like
really funny.
that that Jake Paul, it was just ridiculous. It was like so dumb. And the thing is, like, everyone, for the most part, everyone who like Cody has clowned, that's like a big deal. Like Dre Drexler,
They
Matty
like it.
Smokes,
'Cause
and
it's
like
free
even
promotion.
the fucking Korea Tyler kid. Like they've collabed together. I mean,
Yeah.
we haven't seen anything because it was on his like Patreon like bonus episode. He was
Oh.
Korea Tyler wasn't on a bonus episode. I don't pay for
Because
it.
he doesn't do it for fuck. He doesn't do it to be malicious. He does.
No,
it
it's
for,
just
like,
for comedy.
It's,
It's
just,
just
it's
a
like
comedi-
it's an intent to be funny. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he's fucking going to be like, yeah.
Oh,
fuck
I
you.
hope you
wanna
kill yourself.
I'm
I
gonna be
hope.
mean as fuck to you. And
Oh, I
wanna
hope you.
respond.
I hope you regret being born. Like I don't think he
No,
has like
he
that
doesn't
intention.
fucking- he's just doing it. Except for Skippy. Skippy's like the one.
Oh,
Skippy's so bad. I mean, like I love.
Look at this fucking idiot.
Never had sex. It's so
easy.
It's so funny, dude. That shit is fucking hilarious. That's it. Let's just like, here's a virgin.
Oh fuck! It's like virginity rocks on his fucking shirt. It's fucking hilarious.
That whole
That
shit.
episode was so funny.
That's-
That was the first That's Cringe too. That was the
Really?
first one. That was the first
That one
one.
is just so
Fucking
funny
funny.
because I know, like, obviously, like, that was not supposed to. Even though, you know what, it is kind of funny because, like, Poe's like, we're not bullying him. He says the same shit when they're making fun of fucking Corey Wayne.
Yeah. Okay, he's like, I feel like
We're
we're
not bullying
bullying
him,
No,
man.
we're not bullying
You
him.
know
We're
what we
just
are?
like
We're the jocks. We're the jocks.
Yeah, we're the
We
jocks
pick
of
the nicest
YouTube.
guys and just fucking bully them. You know?
Oh,
That's the thing.
dude.
Like, everyone knows they're not fucking like.
it's not serious. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
but
supposed to be.
fucking J. Paul has
it's
no
just-
other fucking ideas, so you know. Like,
That's. I feel like that's it. Like he's just what? Okay, usually
not
he.
funny anymore.
Remember, like, oh, he lit a fucking fire in his backyard.
Because
Like,
that's the thing, like, I feel like all his fucking fan base have just started to understand. They've grown up.
Yeah, because they were kids
you're
when they first started.
You think everything's funny.
oh, fire! That's funny.
Yeah,
Like,
oh, pyromania, fuck, whatever the fuck. And I mean, is that, like, the idea of just, like, this slapstick kind of, like, humor is just so fucking, like, abundant, you know? And seeing a person who's, like, kind of young like you or appeals to that young... Because it was also on Disney Channel.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
people
for
are
a
gonna
bit.
fucking... He's gonna grow a huge audience because he's on a fucking major network. So, I mean, it makes sense for him to, like, have as much fans as he did. And now that he's losing fans, I feel like he tried to add into, like, this whole, like, drama of, like, being fucking, like, a drama star for
he
the
just
YouTube
he
community.
wanted attention.
Yeah,
That's
he
the thing. He wanted the drama because it was
He needs
freshly
money.
after the whole Tati James Charles.
Yeah, it was like
drama.
directly
It
right
was
as everything
right.
was simmering
Everything
down.
was like dying down.
literally as
He
was
wanted it to
simmering,
be.
like-
He wanted it to be a way bigger deal than it really was.
But it wasn't. But that's the thing. You're picking the most unproblematic person. Like, literally. Like, this is the same
Like
dude.
the dude, like for the most part, he's just like hanging out with Noel or fuck Kelsey or whatever. They're just hanging out.
Spock.
Or Spock, fucking Jesus looking dude.
Yeah, it's all, you do that, and, like, the only thing he ever says that's bad towards fans is when he's telling them, like, hey, do you guys want me to roast you?
Yeah, but that was consent. Like they sent him
they
the pictures.
sent him photos. I mean, he's not doing anything wrong.
He's not like looking out. Oh, I'm gonna
look
roast
at
this
this
kid.
fucking nerd. Like,
Look at this fucking idiot. Oh my god. You know which one of those was hilarious when he I think it was like the second one, like roast my fans, and he has like that blockheaded dude. and
I was
he's
just
like,
thinking of Eric. I was just thinking about
so
that.
funny,
I was
dude.
just thinking about that.
Oh my
the fucking
God.
thing, and like I remember fucking Noel was talking about because like he's like, bro, you roasted my friend.
Oh yeah, on like
Yeah,
on like
and he starts
Fortnite or
roasting-
wable.
Yeah, he's like, bro, what the fuck did I do to you?
Oh yeah, he's
I
like,
don't even know you.
and he's like, oh, he's your blockheaded ass. Like, like that sound is so funny.
Oh, you know what we're talking about? We're talking about the blocks in fucking.
Oh, from
Mario.
Super Mario, it's like these blue ass blocks that just drop on you when you walk underneath them, and they
Yeah.
make that grunting sound that's goofy as fuck.
It's
It's
so.
like it's so
If you think about
dumb.
it, Mario has like such like the weirdest premise. An Italian dude who goes to a world to save a princess from a giant turtle.
Turtle dragon thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's
what
so
the
fucking
fuck?
bizarre. And his best friend is like his brother. And,
And then, like, there's, like-
walking dinosaur pony.
There's fucking walking like little mushrooms walking
There's
around.
gold coins everywhere.
Okay, there's two types of mushrooms. The ones you step on and they die, and then there's like the fucking ones with legs that are your friends. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and there's the one ups and the ones you get huge from.
Oh yeah, what the
It's-
fuck?
it's just
You get,
bizarre.
all of a sudden you like consume
touch
a
a
flower.
buttercup,
You
you
can
can fucking
you
fire.
consume a flower and you fucking throw fire now.
Touch a feather and you can fly. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, dude, and you get a fucking raccoon's tail.
Yeah, that shit's
It's like
weird.
you just swing it,
Swing-
and all that
swing your
you're
tail.
airborne. Like what the
Swing
fuck?
The Wright brothers, if they only knew.
Dude, did you know that this? You know how like it's like Super Mario, like the original one, the first one, there's
Yeah.
the second one, and the third one, right? You know the second one was like completely stolen from like a Japanese game.
Really?
So I don't know if you ever played them,
Yeah, it's
but
fucking.
it
second one's
was
the weirdest
weird.
one.
It was weird.
The
It
second
had
one is,
not.
the second one is a dream.
Yeah.
You beat the game. It's literally Mario waking up.
Yeah, right, exactly. So basically, if you that even the little villains and everything like that are stolen from this Japanese game. They
Like,
just
all of
rebrand.
Mario or just number 2?
Just number two. Just number two. So number two was exactly like copy and paste. Even the little villains, everything. The only thing that they replaced are the characters, just to be Mario. But everything else it's completely copy and paste from some other Japanese game. This just like I guess they got too lazy to make their own. And literally the levels are the same, the little enemies are the same, everything's the same.
Really?
The only thing they changed is the little fucking like the main.
Well, I mean,
characters.
Mario in general is Japanese made.
No, I know, but like, I think it was a
It's
completely separate game. It was like had nothing to do with Mario. It was already its own game. It was something about like Dr. Vegetable, something like that. Because you know, like the villains throwing fucking beats at you.
Yeah.
It's like a fat dude throwing like vegetables at you. So
Yeah.
that was the whole premise of the original game.
Okay.
It was like, oh, kids don't like vegetables. Like, whatever. Like, it was kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like it just kind of appeal into like kill fuck homework. Kind
Yeah,
of shit.
it was like, and they
Like
literally
kids,
like
Conan Kids Next Door
fucking
type of shit. Yeah,
and like Nintendo or whatever. So I was like, okay, copy and paste.
that'd be cool with all your stupid fucking
yeah,
things.
and
in
they
it.
made money off it. Like there was no
It's
problem. Like,
genius, dude.
like-
My fuck the guy. Okay, like one of the people I worked for. What do you call it? He verbatim fucking copied and pasted an exact formula for like brain stuff.
oh, that's right. Yeah, you told me about that.
Exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like it's on the website. The thing is, he never told us. It was one of his assistants. Like, you guys want to know something funny? And it was literally like verbatim the exact same shit. So, and he made a lot of money from it.
Fuck.
So really, if you just know how to sell it better, it's fucking yours, I guess.
Yeah,
But
Soldier Boy with the fucking the consoles that he bought from like China or something like that, and
Dude,
selling them as his own.
it's so stupid.
So dumb.
Isn't Soldier Boy in prison?
Is he? I thought he wasn't. I mean, I don't
he
know.
is. I think he is. Like he
Fuck
violated
yeah.
his probation.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I think they found him with like a gun or something.
Oh shit.
I feel like that's like every rapper though.
I don't even like. I don't follow
Offset
Soldier
too,
Boy. He's so
like-
like.
He's just so weak. He's cringy as fuck.
I know he's like
Soldier Boy is a Jake Paul of fucking,
of rap.
but like worse.
It's just like
No, not as
We
bad.
loved him when we were kids.
He would like
I've
yeah
never
what two
loved Soulja
songs, Kiss
Boy.
Me Through the Phone and Crank That. That was the only two songs I don't know. If,
I hate it. I don't hate Soldier Boy. I just don't like. I never liked those songs. I
mean-
can't
He
tell, like,
like
that was him too.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know those old music videos. Like
I never.
what was that
liked
one
it.
fucking
Get Silly.
Teach Me How to Dougie? Is that the
Yeah.
one?
That was him too.
No,
that's
that was who was Teach Me How to Dougie? That
No
was
idea.
Cali Swag District.
Yeah.
Cali,
Cali Swag.
that
District?
not dead ass Cali
We were
Swag
in fucking
District.
middle school.
Yeah, when that
Teach
shit-
me how to Dougie.
You know what song I-
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me and like
Jennifer Lopez did a fucking video with that.
really
Yeah.
it's fucking okay in the
I'll
music
never forget because she's the one who taught me how to Dougie.
in the music video. Chris Brown is in the music video, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I like for the first because they don't credit him or anything like that.
He's
It
just
doesn't
there.
say featuring Chris
They
Brown.
did the same thing with Cat Daddy.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love Cat.
Cat Daddy's like. He's like, go to work. Where he just in the background, fucking.
Oh, like they
Dude, that shit-
Squidward, like
that shit
they
was
just mentioned
so- That
Squidward.
fucking dude, that song is just so funny. Like he's all like, and it smells like pubes all around my dick. Like it's just so like
Wait, okay, who did Cat Daddy?
the Rejects.
The reach. Okay.
Are Rejects the same ones who made that one song? Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers.
Oh, I
'Cause
don't know. I've
fucking
never-
hated that
I had
song.
never-
I hate that
I don't
fucking
know
song
that.
so
I
much.
don't know that song.
Good. Don't ever listen to it. It's fucking awful. If you like that song, okay, but I fucking hated it. It's just so stupid.
Oh my god. So no, dude. Okay. Fucking what was that one band called? All American Rejects. Do you remember that band?
I remember I never listened to music. But
What, are you serious?
I never.
I remember.
Did
Well,
you
maybe-
never
I'm
have
sure-
like an angsty like period?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck are you? What did you in middle school? What did you?
Seventh
Did you listen to the
grade,
Strokes
bullshit.
your entire fucking middle school career?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I listened to Strokes my freshman year of high school. Like,
What was that?
from like,
Strokes.
I mean, like I knew who they were when I was younger, but I never knew like the name. Like I'd be like, oh, I like that song, or whatever the fuck. Because my brother would play them all, but like from like sixth grade,
Strokes?
yeah, from like sixth grade to like eighth grade, I listened to nothing but like rock.
Same. That's
System of a
System of a
Down.
Down. Fucking Papa Roach.
Bro.
Papa Roach. What was that?
Cut my life into pieces.
We already did an intro with
I know.
that.
Get copyrighted.
Pain.
Without love.
Wait,
Wait, that's 3 Days Grace.
I know, but
Yeah.
still, like, dude, they could be the same band.
I chime in with all this fucking.
They could be the same band.
Seriously.
3 Days Grace and Papa Roach could be the same
I
band.
think it's the same dude. He just puts eyeliner on.
Oh fuck,
Yeah,
What else? Those like cringy. Like I remember listening Disturbed. Listen to a lot of
I
Disturbed.
hated fucking Disturbed.
Really?
No,
Why
Yeah.
your voice get?
Because that's how they sing.
no, was it Disturbed? No, what was that?
Like that guy. Ooh, wah.
What's that one band we said? Was it Drowning Pools?
Drowning.
Fucking god, I hate that song. That was fucked up. The lead singer actually died drowning.
No.
Oh, that's so ironic.
Yes, he died. He died drowning.
Oh, did you ever listen to Seether?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Banking out Mount Direction.
What was that one like?
Down below
Is
here.
it The Cure? Is that one of the songs?
I don't know.
Oh fuck.
I only liked one song. I swear
Which
to
one?
God.
What was the song?
Fake it.
Fake It? Oh, there was this one other song by C3. I would always play it. I thought it was deep as fuck. Looking back, it's so cringe.
It's just fucking like, my girl fucking left, I'm sad.
Dude, did you know there's a band called Hell Yeah?
Hell yeah, bro. Hell
Dude.
yeah, dude.
Their name is Hell Yeah. Their first album is called Hell Yeah, and there's a song in it called Hell Yeah.
Dude,
So
Hell
you're
Yeah.
playing it on when you're playing on iTunes, it just says Hell Yeah 3 times.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Nobody, white people agreeing to shit. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, if your dad likes a meal, it's because he's pointing a fork at it.
Dude, that was fucking comedy. When you told me that, like, I've never realized like how funny that shit is. Your dad. Dude, please Photoshop us like with forks and doing like zoom in on our heads. Like, please.
Oh, it's hilarious.
That's
That's a
shit.
thumbnail.
That's the photo. Just us.
Dad's
like,
eating with forks.
It's the title of the fucking.
It sounds like a
this is how good.
This is how.
Jesus Christ. So like, what was the thing you asked me yesterday?
What? About what?
What movie makes you the most horny?
I think we were just saying, we weren't even talking. We were like,
We're just like,
what,
we're just
what,
quiet.
no, what movie gets you the hardest?
Oh, I was like, Forrest Gump.
It's like, on the spot, no thought.
Okay,
Forrest Gump.
I don't know. Like, I was thinking about fucking Tom Hanks for some reason. Dude, he's just so like. Okay, because I was talking to Tal about it earlier. Because
My dad is Tom Hanks.
dude, it's so fucking funny. There's a picture of like when he was in that movie.
Sully.
Yeah, about the Hudson River dude.
Okay.
And he,
Oh, with the mustache?
dude,
Yeah.
exactly fucking like him. But like,
Yeah.
do you remember that? Remember when like that shit was happening when like all these celebrities like, oh, so and so accused of like sexual assault or yeah.
Oh, the fucking Me Too movement, like, period?
No, but that's when like every
celebrity.
all like the celebrities were just like, oh,
Will
like this
Smith.
man has been accused of sexual
Bill Cosby, fucking
misconduct.
Usher, whatever.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember showing one for like Tom Hanks accused of being nice.
Dude, I know, all those
Like,
tweets, like,
I'm
everyone's
like,
like, oh, you scared the shit out of me. Like,
Shit.
oh, fuck.
And Tom Hanks accused of being a good guy.
been-
Dude, no, like,
Super
what they
cool.
do, what they do is, like, I think, like, Morgan Freeman found in his, like, home completely healthy.
Those are so funny.
They're so mean. I'm like,
Fuck,
bro, you made me
completely
really
healthy.
sad.
Like
You're the one
Betty
from-
White.
Yeah.
Betty White found to be completely happy.
Yeah,
Like,
Betty White, 96, found in her California home, completely healthy. Like, it's,
Okay, woken up from a nap. I remember the one for like Jackie Chan. I was like, fuck, dude. And, like, I went to mom. I was like, oh, okay, he's just eating food. Okay.
yeah, dude.
He's eating ramen. Oh, why the fuck do you have to eat ramen?
How are you racist motherfucker? Oh, we just ate some spicy ass
that's
fucking
what I
ramen.
was thinking about.
Like we 27 minutes. We haven't brought that up.
Let's make this one longer. Fuck it.
Whatever. 40.
Okay, fucking shit. Oh,
Fuck, where are you going?
can I grab the ramen?
We already
you
ate it.
ate it.
Yeah, no shit. I get a shit. I don't show it.
Yes. Oh my god, they didn't hear that. It's in the bag on the drawer.
Oh.
Why would you? I'm like, you're gonna spill it everywhere. Put it in the trash.
I'm emptying it out.
In the trash, not in the sink.
It's fine. It's done. It's done. It's done. Just get over here.
This one.
That was so dramatic. This one.
Anyway.
Essentially, okay.
Fuck.
So I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but a
We've
few
never
weeks ago, we went to Dave's Hot Chicken in Los Angeles. It's like in like Hollywood. It's in like the most like it's like a gross area. Not gonna lie, it's in a gross
It's
area.
pretty gross. It's like one of those like hidden gem restaurants.
Yeah.
That's why
And
it's so popular.
and honestly, like I got the second most hottest chicken because you can go all the way to Reaper, which is like
Because you hate yourself.
so you can go all the way up there if you just want to experience pain.
Yeah.
That's like if you want to torture someone. So I got the second hottest one. I'm like, okay, I can handle heat decently well. We'll see how it goes. Nah, dude, I did not handle that well at all.
That shit was fucking.
That
I
hurt.
took one bite of your shit and it was fucking.
Dude, your face when you took that bite, you just went. Huh. Like you
'Cause
just,
it's- 'cause-
I saw fear
Because
in
dude,
your
it's
eyes.
like it's so fucking hot. It's like you can't comprehend like how the fuck can something be this hot?
like it. Because okay, so we were talking with this ramen, right? It's in like a soup kind of thing. So the heat like I guess washes down and lingers for a little bit.
Yeah, because it's
But-
oil based, so it's
But
coating.
in Dave's Hot Chicken, it's a powder. It's a dry powder that's
It's like nook and crannies.
yeah,
It
literally.
goes like in the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, and it goes like in between your teeth and the roof of your mouth. It cakes the inside of your mouth. So so that spice lasts way longer and
Yeah.
it hurts a lot.
Yeah, that was fucking awful. Like that one bite was like it kind of like.
Dude, I literally
It turned me off. I was
dude,
like, this is fucking.
I had like 3 or 4 cups of like Sierra Mist try to like cool it down.
Yeah.
They give you a piece of like 2 pieces of bread, that was not enough. They give you honey,
Fries.
not enough.
Yeah, well, you got the hottest one, and she got the hot one, trying to act all fucking.
Oh,
bold.
so she got one less hotter than I did,
Yeah.
and you got two less hotter than I did, and
I got the medium one.
No, you got the hot.
No, you got
one.
hot.
You got hot.
You're all hot.
I got medium.
no, so it was like it's medium, hot, hotter, and Reaper.
No, there's mild, medium.
Oh, I wasn't counting the ones
Oh, yeah,
before
okay.
because there's like the ones with like none. Those are for
Yeah, it's just
children.
It's just
Chicken.
boiled. It's just boiled, chicken.
Ugh. Disgusting. I'm like, see, when you see those white people on like Facebook meal prepping, and it's like the blandest piece of chicken with like a piece
Okay,
of
I'm gonna talk about
asparagus.
this shit. I'm gonna talk about that shit later after.
Okay. So, anyways, so that was an experience. The only thing we didn't really like about Dave's was the fucking coleslaw. It just didn't have any.
That was
flavor.
so fucking.
was
Okay,
bland.
first of all, I asked the lady there, and I'm trying to be mean because I like if I don't know someone, I'm one of those annoying people. Like, oh, like what do you recommend? Because it's my first time. You know, obviously the people who work here, they probably know the best. This bitch looked at me and was like, "Oh, the kale coleslaw is really good. I personally get it all the time." I hope you listen. You lying cunt. You fucking liar. How dare you say that shit was good? That was the worst fucking thing I've ever had in my life. No, it wasn't like it tasted bad. It had no fucking.
It didn't taste
flavor.
like anything. It's just rubbery because like the
Dude,
fucking.
it was just kale with mayonnaise in it, and it was so fucking bland.
like the only way that kind of revived it when you mix it with the sauce
With
and like the hot sauce
with the hot sauce and the fucking and the
and like
Dave's
the and like the
chicken sauce.
chicken
whatever the fuck.
dip.
Literally,
That
that was the
kind
only-
of saved it. Not like
Kinda.
great, but
It
it
was-
was
it was
better.
edible. It was like, okay,
better. And
I
then
can
like
see, like,
and
this
when you
is-
put it in the sandwich, it tasted a little bit better.
Yeah.
But like,
Besides
the
that-
chicken itself though was really good. I like the chicken.
No, we should go again and just
Yeah,
not get like.
just
if
like
anything,
I'll get the one
hot.
that are hot because the one that she got wasn't that bad for
It
me.
was
at
spicy,
least.
but it was
It
good.
wasn't for me. I could eat it like just fine.
Yeah, no, it was good, but it was just super hot.
It was painful.
Anyway.
So today, apparently a few weeks ago, you bought those two super hot like ramen
yeah, because I
packs.
see 'em all over like the internet like on like,
Oh,
Facebook.
people do mukbangs and stuff.
They'll be in mukbangs or they're just like, oh, today we're gonna try like super hot ramen.
The hot ramen challenge.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it'll be like they'll have,
Even
like,
Dobrik did it.
They'll have
yeah.
like 6 of them and they're fucking just.
Dude, no, seriously, like-
It looks so good
when
It's
like,
good.
when
looking
Dobrik
at
does it, dude, they had a big ass bowl, like
No,
a big
they had,
ass
like,
bowl, and it looks
6 of
so
them.
good.
Yeah.
and it looks so good, and it was good. It's
It
just
was-
fucking hot.
Stupid hot because this one's like an oil base, so literally when it hits, it just stays because it's fucking oil, so it's like hard to wash down unless you're eating something like hot as fuck.
Unless you're eating, drinking fucking olive oil.
Yeah, it's so painfully hot. Like
I love science.
Dude, is it miscible or immiscible, dog? Is it organic or is it
Organo.
aqueous?
Oh, is it gas?
Bars, dog.
dude, it was just really hot. Like okay, like.
But it tasted good.
Being
That's
like
what I
rich,
like.
it's really good. It's really good flavor. It's just really hot. This whole thing just becomes a food fucking.
It's a food
All right,
podcast.
guys, hey,
Welcome back
that
to the
shit
food
was hot as
podcast.
fuck, but
Dude, it was so
definitely
good.
okay.
Recommend fucking 9 out of 10.
Super
It could
tasty,
be a
dog.
little bit more like, you know,
That's
saucy.
bro. That's flavor.
You know what it
count.
needed?
We have to wear
It
flame
needed-
shirts the whole time.
And with fucking frosted tips and a
Just
fucking like
goatees.
racer glasses.
Grasses?
Glasses. And
Ungay.
And yeah.
it's got
Okay,
super quiet.
so about the thing about like white people and their boring ass fucking meal preps.
Dun, 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 dun. The white segment. All right, continue.
Listen, John. Okay.
Listen, Davidson. Listen, man.
You're about,
I bought 15 Filipino children the other day.
Really? Did you eat them?
No, dude, they died.
Serves them right.
Anyways, that was a white bit. That's not our actual feelings on Filipinos. Anyways,
Anyway,
continue.
so like, okay, I don't know what it is about me. Like every time I see, cause like I like cooking, obviously, and I like watching a lot of shit, like how people like to cook and whatever. So I'd be like, tasty, and they'll be like, oh, fucking, cook this thing.
channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing
Okay,
is,
I
like,
like those videos.
they're interesting because some of them
No,
are
they're
really
cool. They're cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm never gonna do them.
Yeah, some-
I'll
some-
save it though.
Yeah,
save it?
some of them
Yeah.
I'll never fucking do because they're just
There's
like
some
I'm-
of the, like
I'm-
the desserts one I kind of want to try one day, but the food ones like I don't know.
You should do a vlog about the dessert. one.
They're just trying
fuck it
to
up.
remake. Oh my god, it's a piece of coal.
So, I made a carrot. Fuck. Anyway, I don't fucking like these things because I am like 100% convinced their ovens are like radioactive because these shits cook everything in like 2 minutes.
So fast.
No, because
yeah.
this bitch will have like, okay, I'm marinating fucking chicken tikka masala or whatever the fuck.
Keep
and,
talking, keep talking.
And she's fucking like, she's marinating the fucking shit. And she's just like, okay, now we're gonna put it in the oven for fucking 15 minutes on 350. I'm like, bitch, how the fuck is your chicken done in like 15 minutes? That makes no fucking sense. Like, cause when I make it, first of all, when it comes out the oven, it's white. Like, it doesn't look cooked. It's fucking oozing white shit. I'm like, this isn't fucking done. What the fuck are you doing? And then when they cut it, it's all fucking done. Like, it's like perfectly fine. And it makes me mad because like people who are
It shouldn't be, but it is.
Yeah, it makes me mad because people who are dumb who don't know how to fucking
I
understand.
don't
like,
believe it.
They'll believe it. They'll fucking go home and they'll cook chicken for fucking 30 minutes or 20 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees and fucking it'll just be raw. And they'll think like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. Because they don't fucking understand it. And that's the thing. Like, I've done it before. I swear to God. They had they had a shawarma recipe before I learned how to make it. And it was like, oh, marinate it, put it on skewer, put it in the fucking oven for 25 minutes at 400 degrees. I'm like, all right, 400 degrees, that makes sense. I mean, you know, they're smaller cuts, so it's going to cook faster. No. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. If anything, it didn't fucking do anything. So I took a bite and it's just juice. Like, and I'm not talking about like juicy.
No, okay, there's
Have
a
you ever
difference.
tried, like,
There's a difference. Like,
okay, I don't know. I'm sure maybe you have, because I have for sure. Like, I've had like uncles who don't know how to fucking cook, and they'll cook their shit like kind of raw at times. And I'll take like uncooked chicken juice. Yeah, like Andrew. Yeah.
all right. Anyways,
Yeah, what do you call it? It was just it was so fucking rancid. I was like, this is fucking awful.
dude, I
My
remember.
God.
I remember I saw this. I think it was on Facebook too. All the shitty cooking I see is always on Facebook. I saw this one, and it was. I mean, I think they were clowning it at that point, but I think it's like this one lady posted a picture of her chicken tenders, and it was like cut open, and the inside was still like red. So she's like, oh, and then they were like clowning, oh, like, oh, medium rare chicken tenders. Like, I was like, oh, it's so gross.
You know, it's funny. I was watching this thing. It was all like black. It was like 5 black chicks. It was 5 black moms making soul food. Like, which one was the best one out of them? So
Oh, I saw that video.
So yeah, so
I
they
saw that
made
video.
macaroni and cheese. And they made fried chicken. And the one bitch who was like, my food's the best.
Yeah, the one that was like,
delicious. She was eating her own food. Like,
Yeah.
no, don't
It was
touch
the worst one.
Everyone was just like, it wasn't the worst one, but everyone was just like, this is boring as fuck. This has
Yeah,
no
I remember
flavor.
that. I
What the fuck?
remember.
And the one snooty bitch who was like, no, I don't like that. No, I'm not gonna even touch it. Like, she was being snooty as fuck. She's like, I'm not touching it. It's ugh, whatever. That bitch's fucking chicken was raw.
Oh,
Like,
I remember that. I
cooked it.
remember
We're
that.
like, what the fuck is this? It's still pink. What the fuck? And they're like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, fuck you. No, she got a 0. Like, fuck
That's
you.
hilarious.
That's what you get when you're a cunt. Like,
cunt. So like that one bitch who fucking tell you to get a better job.
I hate her.
Is she a cunt too, brother?
She should fuck you, bitch ass. Bitch.
Bitch ass
Watch it,
bear.
both of you.
She a
What?
bitch.
Well, rubbing my nuts and sit on a liberal.
What?
Dude, no, there's that one. It was that one picture on Twitter. It was like, what's your southern catchphrase?
Dude, mine was like pickled rub mayonnaise, some shit. It was weird as fuck. Like,
Mine was like, well, rub my testes and sit on a liberal. Like,
I'm a liberal. Oh my fucking god.
I mean, like, it's so. So the other
fuck
day,
my daughter and fuck my daughter. Like,
fuck my daughter and that's it. That's all I want, brother.
you see that dude?
Jeff Sessions, yeah, I hate him.
It was like after like the whole like giant the controversy about Alabama like fucking
Oh, the
basically
abortion law?
and
Yeah.
everything. It was like the one dude. He was like raping his daughter, and he would have gotten like I think 45 years in like 45 years in jail. But the fucking judge was all, I guess, gave him like 17 because he looked like a quote a good Christian man for raping his daughter since she was like a little kid. And I was just like, dude,
Man, I don't like to get political, but fuck that. Seriously.
no, honestly, that's the one thing like I hate more, and like I'm not gonna be one of those fucking guys who are like this is wrong, this is bad. Like, I'm not trying to appeal to anybody, but it's like shit like that. That's like it's so fucking innate because it's just so like, it's like not only just menacing, but doing it to your own child, let alone just doing that act in general, is just so like, oh god, it really like it honestly upsets me because like I know a lot of people who like been through that shit. And you see it, like you definitely you start to fucking see patterns in people. Like it's like okay,
No,
this makes a lot more
it'll
sense.
affect them for the rest of their life.
Yeah, and that's
like,
the thing. It's
no,
like you were taking this stance on giving a person the idea that what happened to them as a kid, or even relevant, whether it be today or yesterday or whenever, that the act of it happening is no longer fucking. It's not nearly as important as it could be, and it's so obnoxious when you have these fucking like it's like just the whole like abortion bill alone is just so fucking obnoxious. Like you have people. Who, like, okay, first of all, guys who have an opinion about it will be like, oh, well, like, you know, this shouldn't have, like, you're killing babies. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my
like,
God.
Honestly,
Please, I fucking hate people like that.
Okay,
So annoying.
no, honestly, I feel like
She has a
men-
vagina, she can talk.
Yeah, like
I know we're talking about abortion. We have
I feel,
dicks.
yeah, I feel like men should not have an opinion, especially considering like men don't have to. Men, honestly, like it's all a man's fault. Like not to sound like a feminist, but it is like you know a man's sperm. That is the reason why
You know-
we get fucking pregnant to begin with.
Not to sound
So-
like a feminist.
Okay,
Not to sound like a feminist, no, but like it's true.
No, it's 100%
and it's
true.
like But like the fact of the matter is, it's like the baby is in not like okay, I'm not pregnant, but like
No, I know,
saying like it's in
You're
me.
pregnant?
No.
I'm calling your mother right now.
Dad, mom's pregnant.
What?
Okay, the reason. Okay,
But like, no. But like, listen, like it's like if you don't have a uterus, you should not be allowed to even like
vote or
not
vote,
to even have like an opinion on the matter.
You know
like,
what's so fucked up? You know how they made that whole thing like no uterus, no opinion thing, like
Yeah.
that post that had like all the lines. Some motherfucker like remade that saying if you don't own a gun, you don't get to put opinions on gun laws. I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
Dude,
it's
doesn't-
not the same
Okay,
thing.
no. Here's something even worse. I forget who it was. It was this fucking
Can you think faster, motherfucker?
Fuck you.
Just think faster.
Bitch!
Continue. Fuck.
It was a guy, I forget his name anyway. He was going to base. It was when that fucking giant school shooting happened, like pretty recently, the most recent one, and when all the kids died. And fucking, he was just like, he started giving all these like these stupid ass statistics, like saying like, this gun right here killed X amount of kids. Let's just say it killed out 500. Let's just say that. And he's all like, every year kid kills his parents, or like every year AK-47 kills 3,000 kids. Yada yada, just going down this whole fucking like just lineage of just numbers, right? And at the fucking end of it, this motherfucker had the audacity to be like, wait a minute. Hold on, Jeff. It was a fucking white dude, honestly.
Of course.
Hold on, Jeff. These are actually numbers about kids getting killed by assault rifles. These are about people getting killed by abortion. I swear to fucking God. I swear to God.
Oh my
I was just like, how
God.
the fuck are you going to use something that's a travesty to fucking exalt a different point that have no fucking linkage at all?
You're taking advantage of a tragedy to further your own agenda.
Dude,
like, what
it was
the fuck?
so fucking annoying. I remember I was so heated because you're literally pushing your own ideals on somebody off of someone else's fucking misery.
Yeah.
The idea that a kid... No, it wasn't even about the kid. It was about the fucking... Yeah, it was about gun laws, but it was when
Yeah.
the Vegas shooting happened.
Yeah.
The
The
Yeah.
huge one.
It wasn't
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, it wasn't the school shooting. But he was talking about school shootings. He was talking about it. And it's just so obnoxious that you're fucking like... It's fucking disheartening because like at my internship, like we had a guy who came in from the MGM Grand, like that shooting, who was traumatized because two of his best friends died in that shooting when he was there.
Yeah.
So like you see the fucking turmoil and misery on these people's faces.
And to
for
use that for your own agenda?
Yeah, to use a platform for your own agenda to fucking push something that you don't want to happen is just fucking, you're a piece of shit. Like you deserve nothing in this fucking world. You deserve no followers. You were honestly just as fucking worse. You were honestly just as bad, if not fucking worse, than the fucking same people who are overly fucking like overly religious. I'm not even talking about like Christians. I'm talking about over religious fucking rabbis, over religious Muslims, over religious Christians. People who are so radical with the idea that they need to fucking constantly drill you with their own propaganda to pick a point. Like the same motherfucker who's in England who tells you if you were a rapist, if you kill people, you were better than a person who missed prayer that day.
Yeah, I saw that.
That
I remember
fucking
that,
one-
yeah.
that- we
I
talked
remember
about
that. Yeah, we
something.
talked about it before. Not
Like
on the
you-
podcast, but we talked about it.
We talked about it before. You were just if not as worse as those motherfuckers because you're pushing an agenda for something else out of other people's fucking misery. Like this got really political, but I fucking hate that kind of shit. It's super obnoxious. But yeah, I don't think back to abortion, that kind of shit. Guy should have a fucking opinion when it comes to a woman's body. It's her fucking body. Let her do what the fuck she wants. If she wants abortion, she should have your right. It's her fucking body. That's it. That's as clear as it. You have
There's
no.
like no discussion.
There's no
debate.
there's no point in like having an argument because it's
You'll
so
never
clear.
experience it. You'll never
It's
fucking
like,
experience
what
it.
you there's nothing. You're not losing anything. Nothing's happening to you. Like
What
what
if
the
I
fuck?
want the baby?
Fuck you.
Go fuck someone else. Like
Get another. Go adopt. There's so many, and that's the thing that pisses me off
the
most.
foster kids.
That's the thing that pisses me off the most about like this whole agenda because it's not even true about being pro-life. It's being about anti-women because like if they
watch
care that George Carlin one.
Yeah, 100% true.
He's so right.
Yeah,
so right.
He's like the funniest like liberal.
But it's
type of,
so
like,
true
comedian.
though. It's not like he's funny, but it's like at the same time
He's
it's
speaking
very
truth
much
out of
like
laughter,
deeply
yeah.
true. And it's just like if they really cared about life, then they would focus on the kids that are already alive and suffering because they don't have families, they don't have homes,
The ones
they
who
don't have thing to
use
eat.
as a fucking check at the end of the day, they don't get anything from it.
Yeah, so like what the fuck? So you don't care about actual children, you only care about controlling women. I don't know why, because I mean I've never had that feeling. I want to control people, specifically women.
Yeah.
But I don't know why these motherfuckers want that. But it's clear that that's what it is. It's not about being pro-life.
It's the idea of just of authoritarian. It's just this idea of authority that just kind of dwells within men specifically who think that like, oh, I have a dick, I'm this, I'm strong, I'm blah, I'm blah. It's just obnoxious, right? And I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a super feminist and be like, women, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm just like, you should just be treated the way you want to be fucking treated. You shouldn't be a piece of shit. You should fucking let people do what they want to do. Like, what makes me like even more upset about that shit is just like, for instance, like, I don't get personally, just I don't really understand why the fuck people hate, like, for instance, like, especially like in like Arab culture and just most cultures realistically that are American, people just hate like gay people. Like, they just fucking hate them for no reason. And the funniest thing, it's like, you don't really have reason to. Like, for instance, like, when Louis C.K. was just like, I don't get, like, why, like, people are just in their house, like, people are gay.
I was just
Damn
being
it.
mad. Like,
He's like, why do you care? He's like,
Yeah.
I can understand hating gay people if you're eating your cereal and two guys just touch dicks in front of your spoon or something. You're like, okay, sure. But it's like, if they're just being happy doing what the fuck they want, why the fuck do you care?
no, the thing is, like, it's a cultural thing, 100%. Because that,
my fucking machismo.
no,
kind of
because
for
that's
Hispanics.
that,
Same thing for Eastern
I
people.
remember asking my dad. I'm like, why? Because I remember he told me he had like a gay, because he had a gay person working for him. He had a gay employee, and of course he was professional. He's not gonna harass them or anything like that. And he'll be professional with them. But like when he would express his like dislike to it. I'm like, and I asked him like why, and he didn't really have a legitimate reason. Like, oh, this is because whatever.
It's
just
not
because
good.
it's because he grew up being intro is drilled into his head that being gay is like just immoral. It's like it's basically the same thing as being like just evil.
Like,
That's
if you're a
the-
necrophiliac.
yeah, it's
Like,
just
I like to fuck kids. Like,
yeah,
it's the
like
same
that's the thing.
Like,
It's-
that's
they
their
no, a
mentality
lot
now.
of times like that's the mentality they have. Like if you are gay, you are basically just as bad as people who fuck kids or like all that or just rape anything just as bad.
Honestly,
and that's just that
think-
mentality.
I honestly believe people who fucking. I honestly believe people would rather see you rape somebody than fucking have the idea that it's okay for you to be gay.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Because
think
people,
that.
because when it comes to the idea, it's sickening for guys to believe that another man is giving up his manhood to fuck another man just for him to be happy. But for him to rape somebody else, but he's a good Christian man, it's okay. It's still bad, but it's not nearly as bad as loving someone of the same sex. Not nearly as bad, which is fucking stupid. Like, I just hate this idea that we put people in power who have no. First of all, they're not like people who fucking like, oh, let's rule on education. Who should do this? Who should that? And none of these motherfuckers are smart. Like, I'm not telling you need to fucking have a PhD in sciences like logistics, but I'm just like, don't put people who don't give a fuck about the system to fucking run it.
No, yeah, it's like, especially like that one fucking Betsy DeVos or whatever. Like she defunded the Department of Education. She did so much fucked up things. She made sure that people that needed the funding to get a proper education didn't get it.
Yeah.
She made sure of that, and especially like inner cities, Chicago, New York, where what group of people are concentrated there.
Yeah.
It's black kids, Latino kids,
it's basically
minorities,
minority kids.
minority that need the funding the most because they can't get it from their families.
That's the thing.
And she just denied them that right to get that education.
No, dude, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, I remember I was talking to my brother a long time ago. And my brother, he's pretty liberal for everything, majority of the time. Like, he's very liberal for most things. But, like, it wasn't, because my brother's an iron worker. So he's, like, a foreman and everything. He, like, runs, like, positions for, like, building construction and shit. He's a foreman. He's done this shit for fucking 4 years, right? And he was always, like, making fun of him. Like, so, like, since you, like, work with a bunch of, like, right next to you, like, more, like, American and shit, he's like, dude, I fucking hate them. I'm like, why? Dude, he was, like, so upset with the fact that, like, because, like, where we live specifically, like, we have a lot of, like, neighbors who are on Section 8. And a lot of them are ghetto. A majority of them are ghetto, realistically. And it has nothing to do with, like, race in general. It's just most of them are ghetto. Like, it is what it is, right? But, like, for him, he was just like, it's so fucking annoying when you see people who not even are in our neighborhood, but just around the area who fucking complain that, like, oh, all blacks are on welfare, all Mexicans are on welfare. He's like, literally, dude, every fucking person at that job who fucking works under me is all on unemployment. They were all fucking on welfare. They're all saying all this negative shit about Mexicans, about blacks, and all these things. Like, these are the most lazy motherfuckers on earth, and they're all fucking white. He's like, it's honestly gross to fucking know. He's like, and he was telling me, he's like, it's fucked up to say, he's like, but I fucking hate this country. Like, he's like, I love the idea for what it stands for and what it does, but I hate the people that dwell on it who believe they have the right to fucking judge other people because they don't believe in the same ideologies as the American dream.
Dude, that's the thing.
Essentially the American dream is be fucking white, be light
I
skinned.
hate that argument. It's like, oh, love America or get out. Like,
We were
no,
having that conversation earlier.
like it's such a fucking horrible mentality because it's like, yeah, you know what? Other countries might have it worse. Like I'll admit it. My
I'm
home
not
country,
going to fucking Yemen.
it's worse there. Like seriously, people just die. People just get killed for no reason. I understand that maybe it happens here, but not to that extent. But the thing is, just because it's not that bad doesn't mean it can't be better. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't always be trying to improve it. It doesn't mean that you can't call out people, specifically white people, on their bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's like that. I hate that argument. Like, oh, love America or get it. Like, it's like,
Yeah, brother, if you don't fucking like America, you can go out to the others. Like, dude, the idea of, like, you being American is for you standing up for what you believe in. And literally, like, that's in the fucking Constitution, right? So, I mean, the idea for you to fucking tell people, like, you can't do what you want because your ideology is different from mine because I'm overly fucking patriotic. What essentially at this point is fucking jingoism at this fucking point. It's literally gotten so absurd that, like, people are honestly afraid to fucking even just talk about the idea of, like, politics because they're instantly shut out or they're instantly like, you're a fucking commie, you're this, you're that, you're that. Like, believe the fuck you want. Why the fuck do you care? If it's not directly affecting you to that extent, like, I can understand hating, like, liberals, conservatives, Republicans. If they're at your fucking door being like, why don't you believe like me, huh? You need to get the, like, if they're harassing you, sure. But no one's ever fucking doing that. Realistically, no one's at the fucking door right now knocking, telling you to get the fuck out. Unless you live, like, in Alabama. And that's if you're pregnant, you want to, like, abort it. You know?
I don't know, man. It's fucked. Oh, and like, you know how especially in big cities like LA or New York,
Yeah.
and for Planned Parenthood like locations, there's escorts because there's people out there like protesting it, and like people or
escort.
patients are feel like in such danger for their own safety that
Yeah, like
they
Oregon and stuff is
like Planned
like,
Parenthood
yeah.
have like literally like people to escort them inside the facility,
Oh,
and because and people are saying like those people who are protesting out there insulting them, saying that the escorts are just as bad, just because they're helping them get in.
It's not your fucking business. What
And
they
it's
do.
like, first of all, they're not doing anything bad. First of all, it's not up to you to decide what people get to do with their bodies. And then people are going out of their way and they're not getting paid to make sure that person feels safe. And you think that's just as bad and they're going to hell. Like, what the fuck?
Because you're killing an innocent. You're killing an unborn baby. Like, people are just, it's just so fucking obnoxious where people are, like, literally saying, and any person who, like, is a fucking, not even a science major, realistically, like, you can read it in, like, fucking 5 minutes and understand it conceptually. Like people honestly believe, like, as soon as a dude nuts.
It's a fucking full-grown fucking child.
Oh, it's fucking,
It's a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my god.
No, I think like honestly like Planned Parenthood, like I don't understand the purpose of people wanting to like defund it because like I don't think people understand the concept that it's not just abortions. Like
No,
it's
there's just
literally
health.
like it's
It's about
women's
health.
it's men's health, like reproductive health and just general health too.
Just like any
they have
clinic.
like actual doctors there.
No,
like,
it's just like any
yeah,
clinic
it's
or any
not
like
And they make it shifty, like, they think, like, women who are in there getting abortions, it's to do with a coat, with a fucking coat hanger.
oh yeah, it's just like
fucking,
yeah, they think it's like some like dark thing. Like I remember the
a guy with a hood comes in.
yeah, you're signed with your blood, okay? And we get to eat your placenta. Like, fucking
The
shit.
very first time I went to Planned Parenthood, like there was like obviously there was a protest outside
Really?
and everything. Yeah, like I mean it hasn't happened like the last 2 times that I went, but like
You know, when I went with
you
like,
went with me both
You're a
times.
fucking
but-
asshole for what you say.
No, it's so me. But the very first time I went by myself, and I just like you know like just like women's like things like I wanted to get an STD testing done and like things like that, and like it was just a protest and like there were just men like angry, and like they wouldn't like let me through the door, and
Yeah,
I
who
was
the
just
fuck is Mel
I literally
Stabby?
I was like I have an appointment like right now. They're like, oh yeah. And I was like, yeah. They're like, are you pregnant? I was like, no. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
Punch the shit out of her stomach.
Haven't had sex. Can't be pregnant. Okay.
Let's change that. They're all white.
they're all frat dudes.
They were like predominantly white. That was
Of
like,
course,
the
they
thing
are.
though.
Because white
And I was
people
just,
think
like-
they have opinions to
And then
everything.
it was just like I went inside and like the people like the receptionist was like so apologetic. She's like, I'm so sorry. Like I know like it's like super hectic outside and like you feel like in danger and stuff. And like we already like called like security and we called the police and everything to make sure like you know like people that are coming in like feel safe and stuff. And I was like, thank you for that, but like you don't need to apologize. It's not your fault that people like exist like this like in this world. And yeah, like it's kind of shitty like knowing that like I can't even fucking go in for like just like a routine like
Checkup.
like just to make sure, you know, like everything's fine and everything works, and like
Miss, I'm sorry, your pussy fell off.
like
Sir,
no,
ma'am.
it's just like it's ridiculous. Like it's just like people don't understand that it's not just that, and like you know, like how, like you know how I got the implant. You know
Yeah.
how expensive that shit is.
No.
The implant itself, not even like just to put it like in your arm, the implant itself is over $2,000. Just the little fucking chip. But like the implantation is another 1,000, and the removal of it is 500.
So you're looking
So
at
it's like around like $4,000, and I didn't pay anything. I didn't pay a single cent. I've never paid anything at Planned Parenthood. When I got birth control, I didn't pay for any of the pills. When I went in for my checkup, every checkup I've gone to, I've never paid anything. Because it's like that's how it should be. Like I shouldn't have to fucking like feel uncomfortable going to like my doctor for this. It's like if I can go like to one place, get all this shit done, I'm gonna get it done. Like I don't give a fuck. Like you're upset that like women are getting abortions. Like
thing
no
is-
one fucking asked you.
The thing is, like, those dudes,
Like-
like, are they just sitting at home and they just get
They're just-
angry
they're just-
and then just like, all right, let's go fucking harass people?
It's literally, it's just people.
They don't have drywall.
Yeah.
That's why they're so mad.
That's why they're
They
so-
don't
No,
have-
there's so many holes, like, they can't punch it anymore.
There's nothing left.
John, you can't punch the wall because there's no more of it because we don't have a house. Well,
Damn
shit,
it,
let's
damn
go-
it, Billy!
Let's go be mean to girls about.
All right, pass me that Monster Energy. Pass me that Monster
There we go.
Energy. All right, now pass me the PBR. We're gonna make some.
It's called a Tennessee mud bucket.
All right. Let's go kill some women because they killed babies. Dude, yeah, did you
Women?
see that one? Like, I think in one state, like, they were proposing the death penalty for abortion.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
That is the
Absurd.
most
That is-
ironic thing.
No, it's so stupid because they want to have a death penalty for abortion, but rape is like 1 to 2 months plus
Slap-
probation.
it's
It's
a slap
just
on the
slap
wrist.
on the wrist.
Well, here's the thing: you didn't kill anybody. That's their mentality. That's literally their mentality.
But it's like I don't think like men understand the fact that like even like some women, I know some women that are pro life.
Oh, I know a lot of women.
And like
I
and
know
it's just
a
like,
lot of-
and it's like
unfortunately.
how are you anyway, okay, I'm not gonna go into that. But it's just like men like don't understand like realistically, like women only get abortions for 3 reasons. One, they're either not old enough to have a child, they're like rape victims, they don't want to have the fucking kid, or like it's like detrimental to their health. Like that's like honestly like yeah, like if I want kids, I want to have children, but if I was to get pregnant right now, like I would go and have an abortion. Cuz like I'm nowhere near mentally, physically, emotionally ready to have a child.
Or financially, you poor ass
Financially,
motherfucker.
I'm so poor. Like, and it's just like I shouldn't have to like
you don't have to fear to fucking make a choice for yourself.
I shouldn't have to fear like I'm gonna get the fucking death penalty because I'm not ready to bring a child into this world. And even if I didn't get an abortion and I would put the child up for adoption, okay, like there is no way of knowing like
That they're gonna get.
that they're gonna get adopted
Or
or that they're
you-
gonna end
or
up as
in
a
a
foster
good
kid.
family.
And like there's like this whole thing is like, oh, like what if like the kid you're aborting is gonna like be
Oh, cure
infect
cancer?
or yeah,
Oh
cure
my
cancer.
God.
And
Well, the
it's
kid,
like,
well, the same
no.
kids that you're taking the funding away from school.
Oh, get him!
Bars.
That was fucking good.
Yeah, it's just I think it's
No,
ridiculous.
because people make these fucking giant assumptions. These fucking like these.
It's
Just
the
so
stu-
like
oh,
fucking far.
Dude, there was
ass-
one, the stupidest one I saw.
What?
Oh, if Lily Potter aborted Harry Potter, who would have killed Voldemort? First of all, it's a book. Second of all, second of
I hope that
all,
was satire.
second of all, it was 100. It was in a protest. They were holding it like that sign. Second of all, Neville Longbottom, read the fucking books.
Oh,
Oh God. Okay, but anyways, we have reached our time. We can-
Abortion no.
Baby Agano.
Just fucking blows up.
Stomach and everything.
Oh my god. Just shits out the baby.
Game of
Okay.
Thrones.
Oh, we don't have time to talk about the Red Wedding. Anyways,
No, I don't want to talk about it. It's sad.
anyways, we have reached our time limit. We went longer today, but whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Um,
This is an important
I don't
topic.
give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, dog.
You know, fuck.
Whatever, dog, dude.
Fuck.
Dude, hand me that fucking Natty Light, dog. You know Natty Light only has 96 calories, dog.
You serious, dude?
Dude.
You're gonna get buzzed and ripped? What the fuck?
Fuck! All right. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next week.
Molly some girls, dude.
Oh my god, that's how we're gonna end it.
I mean, we fucking basically, yeah. All this
All right.
shit, we're fucking.
Bye.
Have a good night, guys.